Unconquered spirit, the strongest power. Hello everyone. Today I will be sharing some historical stories about the theme of unconquered spirit is the strongest power. This quote was said by Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. Marcus Aurelius lived through a turbulent time as emperor of the Roman Empire. The country was in chaos due to invasions by Germanic tribes and internal rebellions, and Marcus Aurelius himself was plagued by illness. However, even in the face of these adversities, Marcus Aurelius did not allow his spirit to be conquered, and he maintained a strong mental fortitude. He followed the teachings of Stoicism to control his emotions and find inner peace. What lessons do we learn from Marcus Aurelius' story? Simply put, unconquered spirit is the strongest power. Story 1. Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was a peasant from 15th century France who fought for France's independence during the 100 Years' War. She believed she had received a divine revelation at a young age and asked for help from King Charles VII of France. Joan of Arc joined the army of Charles VII and led the French army to victory. She led the French army to victory in the Siege of Orleans and played a key role in the coronation of Charles VII. However, Joan of Arc was eventually captured by the English and was put on trial by the Inquisition and burned at the stake. She died at the age of just 19, but her courage and sacrifice inspired the French people greatly. Joan of Arc's story shows us the power of an unconquered spirit. She fought to the end for her beliefs, even in the face of all the adversity she faced at a young age. Her story teaches us that we should never give up, no matter what challenges we face, and we should strive for our dreams. Story 2. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was a 20th century South African, anti-apartheid revolutionary, political leader, and philanthropist who served as President of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black head of state and the first elected in a fully representative democratic election. His government focused on dismantling the legacy of apartheid by tackling institutionalized racism and fostering racial reconciliation. Ideologically, an African nationalist and socialist, he served as president of the African National Congress, ANC party from 1991 to 1997. Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years for his political activities, but he never gave up fighting against apartheid. He wrote 15 books in prison, expressing his thoughts on human rights and peace. He also educated and organized black prisoners in prison to fight against apartheid. In 1994, Mandela won the presidential election and became South Africa's first black president. After taking office, he worked to eradicate apartheid and unite South Africa. Nelson Mandela's story shows us the greatness of an unconquered spirit. He fought to the end against apartheid, even after 27 years of harsh prison life. His story teaches us that we should never give up, no matter what challenges we face, and we should fight for justice and peace. The 3 stories I shared today all prove the statement that unconquered spirit is the strongest power. People who did not allow their spirit to be conquered in the face of adversity and maintained strong mental fortitude are all people who have left their mark on history. Call to action. What can we learn from these stories? We can learn that we should never give up no matter what challenges we face. We can also learn that we should strive to maintain a strong mental fortitude, even in the face of adversity. If we can do these things, we can all achieve great things.